Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video series. This is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, my favorite game, completely randomized, meaning Pokemon, abilities, items, and TMs all randomized. So let's hop right on into it. Let's make a new game here. And gonna go with Wayne, traditional character name for me. So I will have to give a quick spoiler to know that I did get into at least the first battle here, just to make sure that the game got randomized and everything. So I do know what the first two Pokemon are, but anything beyond that, because I didn't even do the battle. Just wanted to make sure that everything was working right. So we got the wonderful, completely classic cutscene here. This is my favorite Pokemon game. Played it ever since I was a kid, basically ever since it came out. Alright, and what are our two Pokemon here? We've got Jinx and Plusle. So we are the Plusle. Okay. Ooh. Looks like we didn't exactly get lucky on the items, or the moveset here. Let's see if we can actually win this battle. Not looking too likely. Definitely not looking too likely. But let's see how much this charged thunder will do. Are we speed time? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, lucky. Alright, one shot. Nice. Use that charge, you know, boost with special defense, but also, what is it, doubles the damage of the next electric type move? Being thunder plus stab, that did quite a bit of damage there. Alright, completely unnecessary battle. Done. Now let's get into the real good stuff. Ooh, oh boy. Okay. Gloom with Hustle. Ooh, that could be nice. And an Overgrow Dragonair. Quiet Nature and Brave Nature. Okay, so I do have the physical special split, so Gloom's Acid will actually be a special move in this. And Twister already was special, but Thunderwave is really nice. 100 accuracy in this gen. Got Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Stun Spore. Ooh, this could be really nice for catching new mons. Just go through, I will say this game is very heavy with the cutscenes. Ooh, I guess I should be maybe reading this. I'm not a big reader. I'm sure everybody knows how to play this game by now. This game's very old. Alright, so we are on a mission from Lily here to go find Jovi, who is our younger sister. I remember this used to trip me up all the time. One of my friends back when I was in like 3rd grade or early elementary school, never got past this point. I could never figure it out, and it was so confusing whenever I had to ask for help from my friends. Like, they would always explain that you have to go find this room and there's a guy under a table, and I never knew how to do it. But let's get the PDA first, see what our first randomized item box is. There's something on the desk here. Ooh, got a message. It's from Crane, basically telling us about Jovi and the new PDA. Ooh, PP up, that'll be really useful. Maybe I want to give that to use it early. Maybe I want to save it. Probably going to save it. Those moves are not the best. Let's just do this first, the ONBS little cutscene here, because if you don't do it, then you'll get pulled over by I think this guy. He'll pull you over after you do this bit. This guy right here. Never knew I was never very, so oblivious as a kid. Never really saw him. Now we find out that Jovi has gone off to the doctor. Dr. Camino's mansion. So let's head on over there. But first, I believe I can do a quick battle. I always like doing this battle with this guy. Yep. If you talk to him before you do the Jovi thing and you unlock the Dr. Camino's mansion, I don't think he'll battle you. You have to wait until after that, I'm pretty sure. I always like doing this battle because it gives you that extra little bit of experience as an Eevee in case you want to do the friendship evolutions. You know, in this game it's not a happiness evolution, or I think it is technically happiness, but if you get the Sun and Moon shards from the Gatian port, you just pretty much need to level up Eevee while you have them and it'll evolve them, which is really nice, but not going to be able to do that in this run. So, let's run over here. Take a look-see at what this item is. Ooh, 2 TM16s. I don't know how that's going to work with the TMs are infinitely reusable. Hyper voice. Oh, that's busted. Being a special... Oh well. Special hyper voice? Normal type move, not physical in this gen anymore, thanks to the physical special split. Always appreciated. Alright, let's head over to the good doctor, the not so good doctor, the very eccentric doctor. And let's meet little Chobin. I gotta say, this guy, he reminds me of like a baby rabbit. Cause like, look at his face. I remember my sister brought home a baby bunny one time and it's just the chubby cheeks. Look at him. He's got that like :3 face going on. Ooh. Sleep powder or stun spore? Half speed or chance to Oh, I'm level 30. Oh, I'm level 30. I didn't even realize that would be an issue this early in the game. This is an XD. Oh. Or this is XD, this isn't Coliseum, where starting at like level 30 is normal. Well, that seems like an issue. Pretty big issue, honestly. So, what that means is, instead of having to re-randomize the entire thing and probably a setting somewhere along the line, the easiest way is just going to be to use the first couple Shadow Pokemon only. I accidentally answered yes to that question. I hate answering yes. It's completely pointless, but it's like, oh, I didn't get lost. Jovi, I don't need your help. I'm here to rescue you, you very oblivious little girl. Ooh, is it going to be the sandals? I think the first time is always the sandals. So, we're going to do this, and then let's see. I think he lets the unhealthy sandals, right? Ah, yeah, Dr. Camino's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da, the unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobi thinks it's superlative. I don't know how to pronounce that, but... yeah, Chobin. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's in XD this one or in Coliseum. I'd assume this one, but there's the guy in the Pokemon Center of the Agate Village Pokemon Center, and he complains about buying these new sandals, and they're really painful on his feet. So, pretty sure he got some of them superlative unhealthy sandals from Camino. Alright. Let's head on back. Package in check. But wait, there's more. Crane. He's just like, hey, yo, you got Jovi? We need you back here. He's got something kind of important he wants to talk to us about. Let's find out what it is. Spoiler alert, it's kind of the whole point of the game. Head back to the research lab. Alright. Handing off the package. Package delivered. And now we gotta go talk to Crane. See, in the XG patch, the Stars MD one where he like updates all the cool stuff in the game, he eliminates this part and you can just walk right in there to Crane. But in the vanilla version of the game, you gotta walk all the way up here, go into Crane's office, talk to this guy, and he's like, oh yeah, just past him. And now you gotta go all the way back down. And voila. And no, he hasn't said nothing about the snag machine to me. Not really, but okay. And here we go. I never understood, even now, like, I never understood how you interact with this machine here, and it, like, gives you this thing on your arm. Like, look at it. There's no way that, I mean, I guess if it, like, breaks open or something, but, like, see, look at the shape of that shit. There's no way that it fits in there. Alright, we got the Shadow Monitor updating our, what's it, Pokemon Digital Assistant? Something like that in this, our little PDA system. PDA, ID, Pokedex, kind of all in one. Alright, we got our first Pokeballs. Gonna have to keep those for a while. None of the random boxes are gonna give us Pokeballs unless we get pretty lucky. Alright, let's go rescue the professor and see what the first Pokemon we'll be using today is. I can't be using these 2 level 30s, that's just unfair. But also I'm pretty sure it's a setting that I might have chosen that allows you to start with 2 Pokemon. Otherwise, I'm not sure if it's not that. Alright, first Pokemon is... drumroll... Oh, wow, okay. That's, totally underwhelming. You know, start out with a Gloom and a Dragonair. You know, pretty solid start, and then Jigglypuff. At least it's an instant capture. I remember these things being a pain to catch when I was in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Ugh, running over that route past Pewter City and catching one of these things, hoping it would be good, only to drop it as soon as I got a Clefairy because it learned Meteor Mash really high levels. Alright, so our, I guess unofficial's first starter Pokemon is a Jigglypuff. I did not enable the setting to evolve evolution stones at level 40. That was a setting and I did not choose it, because I didn't know how it would react if I did get an Eevee. But trade evolutions are level 40 now, so that is, good if we get a Kadabra or a Golem? Machoke, maybe? Haunter would be nice, because of the physical special split. It's not completely useless. Alright, so Crane got kidnapped despite our best efforts, and now, it's time for Lily to, steal her resolve. Ah, yes. Brave Lily. Props to you for not just collapsing. Nope, she's not here, even though as a kid I always used to get this lady mixed up with her because they're like, their color schemes are completely different, but like their general shape looks pretty much the same. Pretty sure it's probably just like a color palette swap or something. But yeah, used to get her mixed up with Lily all the time. Remember, I'm not a very observant kid, so colors. Alright, we are off to Gatian Port. There are a couple of battles we can do there, couple of shadow Pokemon to add to the team. Alright, so what I should do is first off check the ability, huge power, thick fat. Okay, so she a thick Jigglypuff. Alright, let me deposit these two. Oop, downstairs. I guess I should at some point say that this is a Nuzlocke. So yeah, having these two really, really high level Pokemon this early would be very unfair. But also, you know, kind of punishing to not use my first 2 starter Pokemon for a long time. Level 30s, that's like Kiefer or Cypher Lair. The big pyramid building. Something like that. Ugh, and this guy. This guy is just like, oh, you have a super important mission. Here, take these things that you're probably never gonna read. Then again, I'm pretty sure that reading these things as a kid is the only reason I know anything about Shadow Pokemon. So, props. They actually were really helpful when I was young. Alright. Oh, Gatian Port. I love it. Such a beautiful place. I really, really hope for a remaster, maybe. Like a next continuation for Ore region would be great, but I'd love a remaster as well. Like, I love how ridiculous these games are. Look at this guy. This is Zook. This is Zook, right? All the remasters and everything change. Yeah, Zook. They change the names sometimes. Kind of partial to the OG weird Ore names. Alright, and it still shows a Zangoose, but we'll see in this battle what he really has whenever we get to catch it later on down the line. Alright. Let's hope that this battle... Ooh, Cradilly, yes! Oh, I love Cradilly. Ooh, I hope he wins. I don't think he's gonna win. This is gonna be really weird. It might glitch the game. I hope not. Oh dear. I hope it just kind of continues like normal after this, because this is not good. This is just bad. Ooh, I've never actually seen him lose before. Okay, so yeah, it does just continue on as if he lost. In the original, and pretty much every like modded version or everything, it's always got to be like scripted that he wins. That the blue guy, I think Ardos, he wins. I don't know, I think it has a chance to like glitch the game out if it doesn't, but as we just saw, apparently not always. Oh no. The worst character in the game. Gives you one of the most useful items in the game, but comes at like ruining A very important part of the story. She's like a person who wants to do an interview with me once we eventually become famous, you know, Pokemon games, save the world, all that. Alright. So I always like to do the early battles, but I'm going to hold off on doing those until I can get more Shadow Pokemon so that I can use those battles to help purify, because this is going to take a little bit, especially if I only have a Jigglypuff. Although hopefully it can learn Hyper Voice, even though I'm pretty sure it does by level up anyways, but still Hyper Voice would be nice. Alright, so I still have to do the Eevee thing, I think. This guy, he'll give you a evolution method for your Eevee. But let me see. See, this is right now. I wish that I had a Moon Shard. Liquid Ooze, Compound Eyes for Umbreon isn't bad. Damp, Intimidate, and Trace. Honestly, these are all... I mean, they're not bad abilities. You know, some of them are better than others. But, what stone do I want to get? It's really one of these three, because the Moon Sun Shards won't do anything unless I get an Eevee down the line. So, which one do I think is going to be more common? Pokemon that evolve with Thunderstone, Firestone, or Waterstone? I'm gonna go with Waterstone, because if I get like a Staryu or something, I'd rather have a Starmie over like a Ninetales. Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. Like, I mean, I could have like a Raichu, but Raichu's eh. I don't like Pikachu that much. He's not as cool anymore now that he's lost all that weight. Fat Pikachu is best Pikachu. Alright. We meet Purr. He's a good guy. He's gonna give us everything we need to help progress the story. But I'm not interested in you. What I'm interested in are my next two encounters here. So, first off, let's go and see what... Ooh. Nah, I don't need the item right yet. I can get that at the end. Let's see what you have. Hopefully 5 Pokeballs is enough. Poliwrath and Masquerain. I hope it's the Poliwrath. As much as I love Masquerain and bug types, it's so... Okay. One of the worst bug types. But beggars can't be choosers this early. Especially since I'm working with a Jigglypuff. Oof. Yeah, that Hypnosis better not land. I have to waste a turn calling to wake up. Unfortunate that I'm almost twice its level and still slower than that Poliwrath. And this is... Oof. This is before Masquerain got the extra, like, 10 to its special attack buff. From Gen, I think, 6 or 7 and on. Oof. Bug types need so much TLC. I guess I can make it work. Maybe it's got a good ability. Huge power Masquerain? When bug moves aren't all physical in this? This is gonna take a while. I guess I'm probably gonna have to start trying to catch it, because this is not gonna... Like, I have no potions, that's not good. And 4 Pokeballs, that's even worse. I might not be able to catch this. I hope I don't white out. I'd have to re-randomize the entire ROM. But at least I would, I'd get my starters back. You know, that'd be good. guess I should just be throwing balls at this point. If I can catch at least one Pokemon. This is not boding well for me. Come on. Dang it. I have, what, 2 more chances? Yeah. Something tells me this ain't gonna work out too well. Oh, apparently I was running on 120% this whole time. Ooh, that's my B, but let's just speed this up a little bit. Oops, misclick. I've got 1 ball left. No potions, so if I lose this one then I white out. Because I can't beat it. And looks like that is all she wrote for run number 1. Talk about an anti-climactic start. Well... Ooh. Alrighty then. That is most unfortunate. All of my Pokeballs are gone. Yep, and you can't buy any more until you get to Agate Village, and that's after you beat it. So, yeah. Looks like it is not this run. So, I guess that's about as good a place as any to cut it, and I will try and load up another one for the next time. I guess episode 2, episode 1 part 2. You know, I guess if it was so good, why not have a second one? So I'll see you in the next part. Take it easy.